Have you ever wondered why, when it's noon in New York, it's already evening in London, and the next day in Sydney? Well, the answer lies in the fascinating concept of time zones. Imagine the Earth as an orange, divided into 24 equal slices. Each slice represents 1 hour and is known as a time zone. This ingenious system was established to standardize time across different regions. Before its conception, every city had its own local time, making it quite a challenge to coordinate activities across different places. But with the advent of railways and telecommunication, the need for a unified system of time became paramount. So, a global standard was adopted, divvying up the world into these 24 time zones. These zones follow the path of the sun, ensuring that wherever you are, noon is roughly the middle of the day. So, in essence, time zones are our way of organizing our days around the rotation of the Earth. But how do time zones work on a local scale? And what's the difference between local and standard time? Let's dive right into it. Local time, as the name suggests, is the current time in a specific location. It's like a sundial in your backyard, where the time is determined by the position of the sun. When the sun is at its highest point in the sky, that's noon in local time. This means that local time can vary from place to place, even within the same time zone. Now let's talk about standard time. Unlike local time, which follows the sun, standard time is a man-made construct. It was initially created in the 19th century to simplify railway schedules. Imagine how chaotic it would be if every train station operated on its own local time. Hence, standard time was born. Each country sets its own standard time, which may not necessarily match the local time. The interesting part is, the entire globe adopted this system of standard time for the sake of convenience. It's why when it's 12 noon in New York, it's 5 in the afternoon in London, not because the sun is setting, but because we've collectively agreed to this system. So while local time follows the sun, standard time follows man-made rules. It's a fascinating balance between nature's rhythm and human ingenuity, don't you think? But what happens when you cross the international date line? Do you travel back in time or jump into the future? Let's delve into the fascinating world of the international date line, an imaginary line that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole, slicing through the Pacific Ocean. This line is the timekeeper of our planet, a boundary where the date changes as soon as you cross it. Now you might be thinking, does this mean I can time travel? Well, not in the sci-fi sense you might be hoping for. But in a way, crossing the international date line is a kind of journey through time. Imagine you're on a ship, sailing from west to east. As soon as you cross the international date line, you'll find that you've jumped forward by a day. Yes, you heard that right. One moment it's Monday, and with just a step, you're suddenly in Tuesday. But let's say you're traveling in the opposite direction, from east to west. In this case, as you cross the line, you'll actually go back a day. So if it was Tuesday before you crossed, it's Monday again once you're on the other side. It's like a magic trick, isn't it? But it's not about actual time, it's about the date. The hour on your watch remains the same whether you're on one side of the line or the other. It's only the date that changes. This might seem strange, even confusing, but the international date line is a necessary invention. It helps us keep our days and dates in order, especially in a world where we're constantly communicating across different time zones. So, while the international date line might not give you the power to time travel, it does remind us of the fascinating ways we've devised to keep track of our ever-rotating world. It's a testament to our capacity for invention and adaptation, a line drawn not just on our maps, but also in our understanding of time and space. So, to wrap things up, we've journeyed through the enigma of time, touched on the specifics of local and standard time, and explored the international date line. These complex mechanisms ensure synchronization across the globe, allowing us to navigate our interconnected world with ease. Time zones, a remarkable human invention, keep us all in sync, while the international date line serves as the ultimate timekeeper. Next time you glance at a clock, remember the intricate global system that keeps us all ticking along. Because when it comes to time, it's always later than you think.
हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और साथ ही बेल आइकन दबाएं, जिससे समय पर नोटिफिकेशन आपको मिलती रहे। आपका एक लाइक हमें प्रोत्साहित करता है जिससे कि हम नई वीडियो बनाएं। थैंक्स फॉर योर सपोर्ट।